The Employee Retention Credit from the IRS is the last major COVID relief program. Claim up to $26,000 for each employee you had on payroll. This is Marty Stewart with Disaster Loan Advisors. The IRS tax refund is newfound money for your business. Let us help you navigate the ERC program with flexible options and working together. You can relax and have peace of mind that you're in good hands. Stay safe, stay compliant, and keep more of your refund. Take the next step and schedule a free ERC consultation call with us today.
The automotive industry faced significant challenges due to the pandemic, but the Employee Retention Credit, ERC, tax refund offers financial relief for car dealerships. Eligible dealerships can claim this refund retroactively for the 2020 and 2021 tax years by meeting specific criteria. To determine eligibility, consider the extent of government restrictions during the pandemic. This guide will help you understand the ERC, its requirements, and the application process for automotive dealerships, ensuring you maximize this tax benefit. The Employee Retention Credit, ERC, offers financial support to qualifying automotive dealerships through refundable payroll tax credits. The ERC was introduced under the CARES Act and has since undergone modifications. Dealerships must follow specific steps to claim the credit, including determining eligibility, calculating credit amounts, and reporting on IRS Form 941X. Although the ERC program has ended, qualifying businesses can still apply retroactively. Dealership owners must provide documentation proving the pandemic's negative impact on their business and maintain accurate payroll records. Consult an ERC specialist or tax advisor for personalized guidance. Is my automotive dealership eligible for the Employee Retention Credit? Eligibility requirements for automotive dealerships. Automotive dealerships may be eligible for the Employee Retention Credit, ERC, if they meet the following requirements: full or partial suspension of operations due to COVID-19 regulations, experiencing a significant decline in gross receipts, having a specified number of employees. Dealerships must also consider factors such as capacity restrictions for social distancing, restrictions on meeting customers, and complete closure of the dealership to determine eligibility. Those meeting these criteria can claim a tax refund based on a percentage of their qualified wage payments. How to calculate the Employee Retention Credit for car dealerships. To calculate the Employee Retention Credit for car dealerships, first determine the total gross wages paid in a quarter. Eligible compensation types include wages paid, FICA tax compensation, and certain qualified health insurance premiums expenses for employees working between March 12, 2020 and September 30, 2021. PPP loan-funded wage expenses should not be included. The government provides different reimbursement percentages for 2020 and 2021, with potential refunds per employee of up to $5,000 per quarter in 2020 and $7,000 per quarter in 2021. Total payroll expenses for each employee could reach $26,000 when combining costs for both years. How can dealerships claim the Employee Retention Credit? Dealerships can claim the Employee Retention Credit by filing Form 941X for eligible quarters. The deadline for eligibility varies between 2023, 2024, and 2025, depending on the business's previous quarters from 2020 and 2021. It's important not to delay as funds are based on qualifications, and missing the deadlines could result in losing out on the credit. How can dealership owners use the Employee Retention Credit to their advantage? Dealership owners can use the Employee Retention Credit to their advantage in several ways. They can offset payroll costs, invest in employee training and development, pay bonuses or incentive payments, cover other business expenses, and even use the credit for marketing and advertising. The freedom to allocate the funds towards different expenses allows dealership owners to manage their costs effectively and foster growth. Consulting with disasterloanadvisors.com can simplify the process of claiming the ERC and ensure eligibility requirements are met. Case study of the Employee Retention Credit in action. The case study of a car dealership highlights the importance of understanding the Employee Retention Credit, ERC, and its potential advantages. Despite facing challenges during the pandemic, the dealership received significant relief through PPP loans and the ERC tax credit. However, misinformation from their CPA could have cost them almost $940,000 in tax refunds. By consulting with ERC tax experts and being aware of the program details, the dealership successfully utilized the ERC alongside PPP loans to help sustain their business during difficult times. It is crucial for dealership owners to be well informed about these programs to remain competitive and financially stable in the industry. You can read about the case study on our website. 6 tips on how car dealership owners can make the most of the Employee Retention Credit. To make the most of the Employee Retention Credit, ERC car dealership owners should maintain detailed records of employee wages and eligible expenses, verify the eligible wage date ranges, check their qualification based on shutdowns, capacity restrictions, or gross receipt declines, understand what constitutes a qualified wage, including health plan costs, learn all calculations related to the ERC and consider seeking professional assistance. Be aware of ERC affiliation rules and how they differ from PPP rules. Avoid these 7 common mistakes with the ERC claim process for automotive dealerships. Guessing the amount of ERC credit you qualify for. Consult an expert for precise calculations. Thinking you do not qualify or waiting too long before getting an ERC tax specialist's consultation. Seek expert advice. Not documenting your ERC claim properly. Maintain detailed records of employee wages, healthcare expenses, and other relevant costs. Reporting unqualified wages on quarters that do not qualify. Claim appropriate wages and expenses from eligible quarters. Assuming you're not eligible because your dealership remained open. Partial shutdowns or reduced capacity can still qualify you for the ERC. Paying a portion of your ERC refund. Avoid dealing with companies charging a percentage or contingency fee, as it is against IRS guidelines and illegal. Not seeking expert guidance from a knowledgeable ERC specialist. Work with reputable and knowledgeable ERC specialists who adhere to IRS rules and regulations. The Employee Retention Credit, ERC, is a valuable tax credit for businesses, including car dealerships, affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. To benefit from the ERC, maintain accurate records of wages, expenses, and government restrictions. Understanding eligibility criteria is crucial for recovery, and even businesses with increased revenue may qualify if facing pandemic-related challenges. Disaster loan advisors can assist your car dealership with the complex and confusing Employee Retention Credit, ERC, and Employee Retention Tax Credit, ERTC program without you having to sacrifice an excessive percentage of your hard-earned ERC refund. Schedule your free Employee Retention Credit car dealership consultation to see what amount of Employee Retention Tax Credit refund your car dealership qualifies for.
As you can see, navigating the Employee Retention Credit Program is very complex and confusing to try to figure it out on your own. Even on the IRS ERC FAQ pages, it says, "This page is not current." There have been several years of updates and changes to this IRS tax credit already, including 4 congressional acts and 5 updated guidances from the IRS, totaling over 3,900 pages. Who has time to sift through all that information, let alone decipher some of the confusing language and rulings? In order to stay compliant with current IRS ERC rules and regulations, expert specialized help is highly recommended. Even if your business received an SBA PPP loan, you are still eligible for the ERC credit. If you think you may not qualify, it's worth a conversation to see if your business does. Let us assist you with a complete employee retention credit process, or if you might be stuck on filling out the IRS 941X forms correctly on your own. We are here to help. Stay safe, stay compliant, keep more of your refund. Email us at support@disasterloanadvisors.com or call us toll-free at 877-463-9777 extension 3. Or visit us on the web at www.disasterloanadvisors.com/ERC for complete details on the Employee Retention Credit Program for your business.